Nico McBrain here. Don't touch the dial, because you've got to do it in style. You have to keep the smile while you're watching Maximum Threshold. Magazine telly.
Automatic defense procedures initiated.
What we've got here is
maximum voltage, maximum power, maximum carnage. This is Maximum Threshold. Call the show at
440-709-4977.
You're clear to go. Maximum Threshold. Loud music ahead. And here's your hosts, Dom.
He's unstable, but possibly worse.
He's actually quite smart. He just makes errors of judgment along the way.
Testing.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of the Maximum Threshold Radio Show. Live again this week. Man, last time we really pulled a live one out, it was another death. Man, that's pretty messed up. It was Frankie Manali last time. Now we got old Eddie. It's a real freaking bummer. I thought last one was a bummer. This one kind of gets you. So, I'm not going to do a lot of talking because a lot of people share the same sentiment in that, and so I'm going to play a lot of Van Halen stuff tonight for you. So if you're a Van Halen fan, this is probably going to be your episode you want to listen to, because I'm not going to do a lot of talking. I'm just going to play music and just rock out with you guys, because that's how it is, man. Well, from my point of view, I just give you my take on Van Halen. And how Eddie was an influence on me. One thing I always promised, that when you have your heroes and you have your the people you look up to, you try to emulate them. You want to learn to be like them, But with him and his guitar playing, it was something totally different, because I knew no matter how hard I try, I'd never be as good as the king right there. So I never really put a lot of time into, while a lot of my other friends who played guitar when I was a kid, back in the early 80s, late 70s, when they were picking it up, and they were like, I'm going to learn to play this stuff. And I was like, man, why would I want to copy him? That takes the fun out of it. It's like when you hear a new song on the radio and you really like it, and you end up learning the words. Once you learn the words to it, then the song doesn't mean that much to you anymore. Well, that's the same way I felt with Eddie's music, with him playing. I didn't want to learn his style. At first, I was kind of turned off from the whole finger picking shit. You know what I mean? The way he plays. And because I thought that wasn't that wasn't how a guitar player should be playing, but you always had to look past that and think of what type of innovator that was. Somebody did something like that. But that goes back, a long time before that. But he was the person that took that to a whole different level. And I'm not going to go on and talk about this because people, especially if you're listening to the show, you're already well versed in the music as it is, start off with. Because this station was never made to be one of those that you just tune in out of the blue and you're like, wow, I'm learning something. Now, these are for the people who already know what's going on in music and you just want to get some quick updates and then move on. So, but going to get back with Eddie, his styling and his phrasing and his whole music and the energy he puts into it, and it's something that really sticks with you and can stick with you for a lifetime, and that's what it did for me on my part. I'll tell you, when I remember when I was a kid, this was late 70s, early 80s, when Van Halen 1 came out, when they played him on the radio, and I heard that first riff, when I heard, what I opened the show up with, when you hear this on the radio, what the hell, man? Nobody was doing that, man. Who got airtime on the radio playing something like that? And being a kid, and I just started playing guitar in 79, and I heard this and like, this is where it's at, man. I want to be like this. Because he could just make those sounds, he'd go from one meaning to another in a solo, and it's not that easy, man, when you're putting together something like that. But being, like I'm saying, as a kid, hearing something like that for the first time, of course I was listening to Black Sabbath and Kiss and all that, but nothing was coming at you like this on the radio. I'm like, oh, I need to have this. But I remember my first Van Halen record. It wasn't the first one. It was Van Halen 2. I remember I got that from my aunt. I was just telling Kelly about that today. I got that record. It was a cassette that we got. And it was on the record club. They, for the penny, you pick out 13 tapes or whatever, pay for one, whatever the hell that was. But they sent this one in the mail to her, like you had to buy at least one. And this was the one that they sent because it was due to the music stylings. This is like one of my first records that I actually owned was Van Halen 2. And so, it just stuck with me. The music, just the way he plays, and the band. It had that high energy, that sound that just really stood out and made you really pull you into it. And that's what Van Halen's music always did to you, especially the early stuff. The early stuff did that. The older stuff was more poppy, and that was the kind you'd hear on the radio. Yeah, like I was saying, the music, it was the earlier stuff, was the stuff I got into. When Sammy Hagar came in the band, I wasn't really into it as I was with the older stuff, because I always was a harder rocker kind of guy. And the newer, Van Halen just wasn't really cutting it. So they lost me there for a good chunk of years. I'm sure they did with a bunch of other people. But those were also the times they were riding high and, making the charts and everything. But I was still listening to the older stuff. And that's where I've always been. That's where my still go-to records are my early Van Halen 1 and 2. Those are, you can't just listen to one without two. Because you listen to the dynamics in the first one. The first one was so raw and so in your face, and and classic tracks in there. One of my favorite all-time songs is on there, and it's like you gotta listen to it all the time. I hear this, man, and I know Dave had a big part in this song. I love me some Ice Cream Man. Something to keep me cool. I always wanted to play this song live, man, with the band.
Dave's got something for you. Tell you what it is. I'm your ice cream man.
I'm just gonna rock out with you guys.
When I'm passing by. Oh my, I'm your ice cream man. Stop me when I'm passing by. See now all my flavors are guaranteed to satisfy. Hold on a second, baby. I gotta put my banana in Dixie cups. All flavors and push-ups too. I'm your ice cream man, baby. Stop me when I'm passing by. See now all my flavors are guaranteed to satisfy. Hold on one more. Well, I'm usually passing by just about 11 o'clock. I never stop. I'm usually passing by just around 11 o'clock. And if you let me cool you one time, you'll be my regular stop. All right, boys. I gotta put my banana Dixie cups. All flavors and push-ups too. I'm your ice cream man. Stop me when I'm passing by. See now all my flavors are guaranteed to satisfy. Yes, I'm your ice cream man. Stop me when I'm passing by. I'm your ice cream man. Stop me when I'm passing by. They say all my flavors are guaranteed to satisfy. Oh, what time? Stop me when I'm passing by. I'm the ice cream man. Stop me when I'm passing by. They say all my flavors are guaranteed to satisfy. One time, boys. I'm the ice cream man. I'm the ice cream man. All my flavors are guaranteed to satisfy.
Yeah, like listen to the Ice Cream Man. Just listen to that whole flow, the whole build up, but this solo, man. Oh my god, that's something. When if you're a guitarist, I know you've done this before. You just close your eyes and just listen to him. Just fucking just wail on that. You're just in and out of different solo sections in there. Oh my god, it's so awesome. And it gives you those bluesy solos in there and all that all mixed in one. In that fucking flange. Yeah, that fucker can do it. So, yeah, I was just thinking about that. He was, born 55, and he came out, 78 or 79 or some shit. So he's like 20. What the fuck? Playing stuff like that. How's that? As your first record, you put something out when the whole record is just fucking rips from front to back. Yeah. Well, tonight I didn't plan on doing a real long show for you. I just wanted to go through a bunch of the catalog here and just tell you what certain songs remind me of and bring me back to like things that are going on back in the day when this stuff came out. You know, what it meant to me. So when I listen to Van Halen 1, that was my childhood there. That's me being a kid and, you know, being like 12 years old, picking up a guitar, acoustic guitar, then hearing Eruption and thinking, what the fuck is wrong with me? Why would I want to play the acoustic guitar when I could be making sounds like that someday? And that's when the acoustic went down. It went down hard. And that's when I bugged my mother, pleaded her, Mom, please, I need an electric guitar. So eventually she took me to George's pawn shop and bought me this really shitty guitar and this real shitty amplifier that I blew out that same day. And I remember that, man. I remember plugging this Tice. I think it was like a Taisco or some shit like that, some Japanese guitar. It was junk, real piece of junk. I think my mother paid like $40 for the guitar and the amp. But hey, I had electric guitar. And so I sat there, listened to my Kiss records, listened to some Foreigner, listened to all that stuff. And I had the Van Halen cassette. No, I'm sorry. I was listening because I said I didn't get into them until Van Halen 2 came out. That's when I heard it. But I've heard like Eruption stuff on my first record that I got, or cassette or whatever it was, the Van Halen 2 one. So, but I would, if I caught that on the radio, I'd just sit there and listen. Like, there's no way you're just picking up guitar. You're not going to be just saying, "Oh yeah, I played right along with that," because nobody's going to believe you, and I wouldn't believe myself if I even said something like that, because it's just not the way it is. So it was, that kind of like, I want to say, when you go from like your little stages of life, I'm not going to be a philosopher on you guys. I'm not going to do that. But when you're going like through childhood and you move up through puberty or whatever and moving way up, I think once I got the guitar and I started hearing the foundation of music and really understanding what was going on, then I think that took me to a different level, moved me up the chain. I was no longer the bottom feeder on the circle of life. So I want to thank old Eddie for that, because if it wasn't for Eruption, who knows where I probably eventually would have got into it, but it just would have took a little longer. Yeah, but there's another song here. When I heard this one on the Van Halen one, this was like dynamite to me, dynamite for my ears. It was just so powerful. Listen to that, man. Who wouldn't want to get that sound on the guitar? Oh my God. You gotta close your eyes and listen to this. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll be back after this, man.
Say to me, honey, I'm the one you love. Come on, baby, show your love. shoo-be-doo-wah. Ba-ba-da, shoo-be-doo-wah, ba-da-bum, ba-ba-da, shoo-be-doo-wah, ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-da, shoo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-wah, ba-ba-da, shoo-be-doo-wah, ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-da, shoo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-wah, ba-ba-da, shoo-be-doo-wah, ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-da, shoo-be-doo-wah.
There you go. That I'm the One. That's another track off that killer first one, Van Halen 1 release. Oh man, it just blows you away, man. When you just sit there and you just listen to the music, and I don't know, man, it's kind of like speechless. You know. Well, let me move along. I want to move this show a little faster. So Van Halen 2 came out, blah blah blah. I'm not going through the whole fucking record list, guys. I got a bunch of songs here queued up, and I'm just going to yak for a bit, and I'm just going to play some music in a bit, just let it roll for a bit, because I know that you guys just want to hear it and not hear me talk, because I don't want to hear myself talk either. So one of the other great songs off Van Halen 2 that I liked, that really, I want to say, drew me into it, I guess, was A Dance Night Away, because that was, I was a kid, and it was a happy song, and it had some good guitar in it, but there's other songs on there if you close your eyes to it, and it could take you away to that place. And this song here, man, is the one to do it. You just got to listen to his guitar playing, and you can tell that this guy is just a whole different world than everybody else was who was playing at the time. Even today, when you listen to it, there's nobody out there like this. I mean, of course, he's influenced, millions and millions of other people, but then has also been the offshoot of the people who he has influenced, who was playing for years, and they influenced somebody else. So it goes back to the roots of, Eddie Van Halen was, part of my roots, as a musician, if you understand all that. So here you go, man. Here's another song here. This one here is, I think, one of the best ones on this release on Van Halen 2. And if you're not with me on this one, there's something wrong with you. Close your eyes, man. Just listen to this guy throw down. That's what I'm doing, maybe. Close your eyes. Listen.
Overloaded down the drain.
that song was badass from the beginning all the way through. You know, one of the things was that everybody kept talking about how good Eddie was on electric guitar, but they don't really talk about how great he was on acoustic. You know, of course he can make his guitar talk and scream and cry and all that, but man, on the acoustic guitar, that guy was. Just listen to this, man. It's another one of these songs that you just close your eyes to. Spanish Fly, baby. That's luscious, man. You know. So yeah, he was such a phenomenal guitarist. Yeah, I don't know how many more times I'm going to say that, but I'll probably say it about 10 more times. So moving right along to another happy song on the record on Van Halen 2. One here, I just like this one because it has such a cool groove to it, and it was just so uplifting and everything else, and you hear him shine again as he does all the time. So I'm gonna come on now. How can you not like Beautiful Girls, man? Such a great riff, man.
Smoking and drinking on ringside, on top of the world, oh yeah. She had a drink in her hand, she had her toes in the sand, oh wow, what a beautiful girl, ah yeah. One sweet talking honey with a little bit of money, she doesn't know head around. Creeps from the sea with the looks to me like she liked to fool around. What a snappy little mammy, gonna keep a pappy happy and accompany me to the ends of the earth. Ah, yeah. So I said, here I am, ain't no man of the world, no. All I need is a beautiful girl. Ah, yeah. Beautiful girls. Come on, honey, come on. Well, I'm a bum in the sun and I'm having fun, and I know you know I got no special plans. Special plans. All the bills are paid, I got it made in the shade, and all I need is the woman. Understand? For the sweet talking honey with a little bit of money, she don't go head around. A creature from the sea with the looks to me like she liked to fool around. Here I am, ain't no man of the world, no. All I need is a beautiful girl. Ah, yeah, beautiful girl. Oh, come this way, baby. Sit down right here. Ooh la la. I think I got it now. Now I'm a seaside sitting, just a smoking and a drinking. I'm ringside. I'm top of the world. Top of the world. I got a drink in my hand, I got my toes in the sand. All I need is a beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. Oh yeah. Here I am, ain't no man of the world. All I need
classic right there. Whew, whoosh. Whoosh. Yeah, so moving right along. This next one here is on another record. I'm not even going to give it an intro because you guys all know who it is. As soon as I play it, you know what song it is. So fuck it, I ain't saying none of that. I'm just going to play it. And another one of these eye closer songs. Just a snake guitar in it. Listen to that shit. That's how you start a fucking song.
Junior's grades.
You want to listen to Maximum Threshold Radio on your phone? You can do so. The app is out there, baby. Tune In Radio. Go to your little market there and download Tune In Radio. Just type that in the search, Tune In Radio. Once you download that app, click it, activate it, blah, blah, blah. Search Maximum Threshold. That's, once again, that's Tune In Radio. You can also catch the podcast on there also. It's real nice. Check it out. Tune In Radio for Maximum Threshold Radio live.
Hey, this is Chris Jericho, Fozzy, and you are listening to Maximum Threshold. Don't change the channel or I will come find you. I know where you live. I have Google.
This is the Hellion, and you are listening to Maximum Threshold on the net. We're down to sacrifice the live goat in the name of metal!
How you doing? This is Frankie Benali from Quiet Ride, and you're listening to the maximum of Maximum Threshold Radio.
Hey, what up, everyone? It's Corey Taylor here from Slipknot and Stone Sour, and you are being subjected to Maximum Threshold Radio, just like me.
Whoa, that thing just stopped, didn't it? Okay, well, that was, of course, off their live Tokyo Dome Unchained. They started a show off that. Yeah, that's also one of the next ones I had lined up anyway. I took it off once I saw I had the live as well. I was like, I'll play something different. Instead of it all be sounding, it's all studio stuff. Thought some live stuff for you. Okay, we'll keep rolling here. I just got a few more that want to get out of here. I just wanted to make a dedication show for Eddie. Because I know a lot of you people are tuning in. And because I do this stuff. It's our therapy, people. Get with it. If not, F you. Okay, so they moved along, blah, 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 blah. And this new record came out, and this is when they started going uphill big time with this record. And this song is just, oh my God. It's another one, man. Just kind of, when you were listening to Van Halen during these years, you're like, oh, how can they top this record, that last record? You knew they were getting all this airplay now, and, what the hell's going on? Are they going to sell out? What are they going to do? Then they pull this one out of their ass, and this is like a party record. I'm all down with it. You had to go with it and just say, yeah, it's a little poppy and stuff, but this thing gets hard. He's still doing his thing. So I'm going to sit here and listen to this right along with you guys. Yeah, Panama. Van Halen here on Maximum Threshold Radio.
running a little bit hot tonight. I can barely see the road from the heat coming on. Reach down between my legs, ease the seat back. She's running, I'm lying, right behind it, real me now. Got the feeling, flowers hearing, busy popping, ain't no stopping now. Panama, Panama,
Yeah. Let me knock out some of this other stuff here and we'll come back and we're going to sort of like start winding this down because we're almost at an hour. So here you go.
Hey guys, this is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News, and this is your Maximum Threshold Rock and Metal News Report. The Smashing Pumpkins released another 2 new songs from their upcoming double album called Sear. The songs are Anno Satana and Birch Grove. They are both on YouTube now. You can check them out on digital retailers. And Sear will be out on November the 27th through Sumerian Records. And Bloodbather have released a new EP titled Silence and put out a new music video for their song Erase. You can check that out now on YouTube. And Zeal and Ardor have released a new song titled Trust No One. It's on YouTube now, and that's off their new EP, Wake of a Nation. The EP will be released on October 23rd. Pre-orders are up at bandcamp.com. And Venom Prism released a music video for their new song, Slayer of Hollow Furnace. It's on YouTube now. It is off their new album, Primeval. The album has re-recorded versions of their EPs, Defy the Tyrant and The Primal Chaos. That's pretty cool. And Steel Panther are set to perform another live stream concert from the Viper Room in West Hollywood, California. It's going to be on Halloween, October 31st. I'm sure it will be insane. It's called the Halloween Ride Live Stream. Tickets can be found on their website, so go check that out. And continuing with your MaximumThreshold.net rock and metal news, Polini are set to release a new album titled Impulse Voices out on November the 27th. The first new song is out. It's called I'll Tell You Someday, and it's on YouTube now and digital retailers. Pre-orders for the album are up as well. Some of the tracks on the album are Perfume, Last Call, Impulse Voices, The Glass Bead Game, among others. And there's a new Stevie Nicks song out. It's titled Show Them the Way. The Foo Fighters' Dave Grohl plays drums on the song. A music video is now on YouTube, and all proceeds from the song will benefit Music Cares. And finally, King Parrot have released a hilarious animated music video for their song Kick Up a Stink. It's on YouTube now. This to go along with their new EP called Hold Up in the Lair, which is now out, and you can check that out on YouTube. This is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News with a Z, and this has been your Maximum Threshold Rock and Metal News Report. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, Ron. Glad we can get some more of them back on the show here live. Let's see here. So we're skipping ahead, blah, 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 and Sammy's in a band now, and they put out some other new stuff, and people were like taking this like I didn't understand it. Sammy's in the band, but Eddie still did his thing, and even going more poppy, and the band's blowing up. They're huge at this time now. They're everywhere. You can't help it. But guitar still is fucking badass. That's all I know. Yeah, I was just thinking about this. I was watching some old videos. What the hell was this? David Letterman show. And there's some episodes when Van Halen was on there, and when Eddie Van Halen was sitting in with Paul Schaefer in the band, and just listen to him just go off, man. And did you know? Here's a cool fact: that Paul Schaefer and Valerie Bertinelli dated, and Paul Schaefer dumped her after like 2 dates. Just want to toss it out there. That was mentioned in on a David Letterman show when she was on there and Eddie was playing with Paul Schaefer's band, and then they kind of brought that up, and she was pissed off at Paul Schaefer because he broke up with her or whatever, stood her up or some shit. It was pretty funny. Go look for that clip. If I can find it, I'll put it up on the website. It was pretty interesting.
Whoa, Vince, Bill Anselmo here down in the Bayou Jack. Do you remember when you used to hang out with...
That was pretty fucking random, wasn't it?
Hey everybody, this is Gary Jerome from Extreme, and you are listening to Maximum Threshold.
Hey, this is Tracy Morgan. I'm a black dude, and you're listening to my favorite white music on Maximum Threshold Radio. Turn it up, or I'll put a baby in your butthole.
Thanks, Tracy. Okay. Yeah, we'll wind this down. I'm just playing a couple more random songs here, and then we're going to get out of here because, we're at the hour mark. I didn't want to make it more than that. People's attention span usually blows after the first 10 seconds. So if you actually listen to it this far into it, man, God bless you and your babies. There you go. This one goes out to Michael Strong, you motherfucker.
open up the window. Let the music come inside. I hear the music dancing, dancing, dancing out my window. And I hear the people singing with a song going out tonight. Bring it way down here. 'Cause I can hear the music outside my window. Sounds like Japanese music to me. You want to turn the music up? You want to turn the music up? Turn it up? Turn it up! Turn it up!
This is Charlotte, your Divas champion from WWE. You're listening to Maximum Threshold, and remember, anything worth doing, do it with flair. Woo!
Yeah. Let's see, I got just 2 more tracks and I'm getting out of here, and you know, I could be playing this shit all night, but I ain't gonna do that. This one here goes out to, let's see, my phone was going crazy. Somebody was requesting this. Oh, Groove wanted to hear this. Texas, so I'm gonna play his song after this one here. So here you go, man. This is some of the newer shit that Van Halen put out.
Coming just right over your job, boy. I can feel your pain. If everything is coming your way, you're facing the wrong lane. Bullet head, by the moon until you're crazy dead. Bullet head, got a different kind of truth. Bullet head, yes, you are a danger, just like you. How many roads must a man walk down before he admits he's lost? And do you really, really drive this way just to piss me off? Boldly going nowhere, trouble busting through. Yeah, I'm rolling slowly, but I'm ahead of you. Bullet head, by the moon until you're crazy dead. Bullet head, got a different kind of truth. Bullet head, yes, you are a danger. I drive just like you. Well, I'm a love on the run, baby. When I'm a bullet head. Come on, baby. When I'm a bullet head. Hurt me. You're facing the wrong
bullet head. Got a different kind of true bullet head. Yes, you are a danger. I drive just like you.
This is Kurt Vander from Presto Ballet and Metal Search, and you're listening to Maximum Threshold, and they're going through your purse.
Thank you. And I think I'm a little offended by that. Yeah. Because how did he know I was going through your purse? Okay, I got the last song here. What can I say, man? All I can say is, Eddie, we miss you. We're going to miss you. You have been missed. And one thing I got to say is, man, it's really nice to see that the whole music community, or a whole big chunk of music community, doing a lot of promotion for you, talking you up. It's a great thing. And you meant a lot to a lot of people. Yeah, especially you're playing. You got people off the streets doing bad shit, and they pick up the guitar, man. It's inspiration. You did that. You used your gifts that God gave you. You did your job, man. You did your role. You did what you're supposed to do here on Earth. And everyone's proud of you, and that's all I can say. So, yeah, I'm out of here. So, I hate doing shows like this, man. Okay, well, here you go. This one's a dedication song. Goes out the groove. He asked for it. EVH, miss you. And just want to toss this out there. As him being influenced on me, when a new Voltan record comes out, there's a couple songs where I threw some Eddie solos in there. You'll hear him stand out. I think Wait, one of the new songs that we do, I do a couple little riffs in there, some Eddie sounds. And also, just to show this, when I went in the studio, the kind of what I used to record with, or what I used to play through, I fused the 5150. I used the amp and head and cabinet. That's what I used to get my sound for the Voltan sound. So when you hear that, and I know when that record comes out, you guys will be hearing it. Just want to give you a heads up. But if it wasn't for Eddie, I would be playing on a Friedman or some shit, or a straight up Marshall. But none of those gave me that sound I was looking for, and always looking, trying to get that Eddie Van Halen sound. And one of the things about he always did was he never gave it out there. He always gave hints, but his hints were usually lies. Just so he could have people go around circles, try to figure it out, which was funny. So, Eddie, we miss you. See you guys. See Eddie in a few years when we're all up there with you. You can tell some stories. So then we'll just dream about him. Maximum Threshold Radio. We're out of here. Horns up. Fist in the air, baby. That's me.
Then they talk about you cold when you were headed for the skies. But you were young and bold, and baby, didn't that change with a wink of your eye? Now no one's talking about those crazy days gone by. No one talks about the times you cried. Likely to succeed. I had to tell them, baby, you were armed with all you need. Seems no one's talking about those crazy days gone past. Weren't they amazed when you were pitiless?
caught you cold when you were headed for the skies. But you were young and bold, and maybe didn't that change with a wink of your eye? Seems no one's talking about my crazy days gone past. Weren't they amazed when you were pitiless? You were the little dreamer. Little dreamer, little dreamer. Little dreamer.
Hey, this is Pat Travers. You're listening to Maximum Threshold. Go crazy.
You just listened to Maximum Threshold Radio Show. Airs live every Saturday night, 8 p.m. until whenever the fuck they shut up. So tune in.
It is pointless to resist.